It's a long road. But guess what? It's your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped, and I'm back again with another Division 2 build video. And I'm going right in on this one because they have revitalized one of the most amazing exotics in the game, the Pestilence. Do you hear me? The Pestilence is back, baby, and is back in full effect. It got a couple of buffs the last time. I think it got a buff to damage, but we all know that in the new season, it's going to get another buff of damage, another buff of reload speed, and another buff of weapon handling. This thing is going to be an absolute monster in PvE and PvP. I've been waiting for them to revitalize this, and it's just jump. And I'm gonna tell you, if the PTS is an indicator for what is coming to the game, this is and will be amazing. The Pestilence will be the #1 weapon that people will farm with in PvE content, period. I'm not joking. This thing gives a debuff of damage over time that is unreal. You can get upwards to 1,000,000 a tick. And that's not including the bullets that you're landing on people. And with glass cannon, it is even more deadly. Like, that is a deadly combination with glass cannon and this. Oh my God. You're talking about you are in trouble. You're in trouble. Now, what I will say is that I've tried this out in PvE and PvP. Now, this build that I'm using for PvE is a little bit different than the one that I use in PvP. The PvP one, it will be coming shortly, but as of right now, I did drop in some PvP footage of me in conflict, running up on somebody, unsuspecting person, thinking that they were safe in the conflict arena. I don't think you're actually safe. And then, of course, I have my PvE content of me totally annihilating NPCs with this one said weapon. This is the primary weapon I'm using. I have a secondary and a pistol that is absolutely awesome as well. But the main culprit of this video is the Pestilence, but the other two are not slouches because they're also getting buffs. The Harvest Pistol and also the 1886 will be getting a buff, and they will be on my back from this point on. I will have the Harvest in the holster, and I will have the 1886 on my back. And if I don't have the 1886 on my back, I will have the G39 on my back. These weapons will become problems for players in PvE and PvP. I'm gonna tell you right now, in PvP, you're gonna have to watch out for the automatic assault sniper rifles, I would call them, because for the simple fact is, now, not just are you gonna get, most of those are gonna go automatic. Then you got the Baker Dozen, which is gonna be fully auto. Then you have the Ravenous, which is gonna be fully auto. Oh, awesome. I love to see buffs. I hate to see nerfs. We all know I hate to see nerfs. And to buff this weapon, I kind of knew this was kind of coming, because in Descent, Plague of the Outcast and Bullet Hell are literally the best talents in the game of Descent. Period and point blank. You can go for some crazy, insane runs with those weapons, hands down. And hands down, they do the most damage over time. They have the most utility, and God forbid they ever make a mode where you can take exotic talents that you want and actually put them on any weapon that you want, and you can use it in a PvE, PvP realm, and it could be called, and if you take my opinion on it, it could be something that is really, really, really good. Because if I could take like the Plague of the Outcast and put it on a FAMAS, or take Bullet Hell and put it on a FAMAS, you know how deadly that would be, how insane the matches would be. But the only downside to that is if you lose all your ammo, you lose all your ammo until you die, you know? You don't get your ammo back. They would have to figure that part out. But yeah, the Plague of the Outcast is back. It is on the Pestilence. The Pestilence is coming with the new updates and things of that nature when the game releases the Season 2.0. Now, I got mixed feelings about Seasons 2.0. Some good, some bad, some in between, you know? But that's everybody. Everybody has their opinion on that. I want to say I'm still against nerfs. I'm all for the buffs, of course. I definitely want to see more buffs, and I want to see more game modes or more missions that utilize newer missions. That's the reason why I'm so amped for the actual DLC. If this is the last DLC for the game, that's sad, because this game came out around about a little bit after Destiny, and Destiny's had how much downloadable content since then? Ridiculous amount. And I will jump into that later in another video, but this is the Pestilence, Plague of the Outcast. Shooting the enemy builds stacks up of a debuff that can deal 100% of weapon damage. So this thing feeds off weapon damage. And that's the reason why I built this build for weapon damage. Now, there are several ways you can get this weapon damage. You can get it from the actual gun, and you can get it from the actual brand sets, or you can get it from the core attributes of basically weapon damage cores. So think of it like this. You have up to 6 weapon damage cores you can have on you at any given time, correct? Okay, now take brand set bonuses into mind as well, like such as Walker and Harris, or Yao Gear, which is getting a buff of 10% weapon damage, which is going to be awesome. You could pair that with a Picara's holster, and you have 20% weapon damage, and a Ninja Bite backpack to get that second brand set bonus. This is going to be the year of the hybrids. There's going to be a lot of hybrid stuff going on, and I'm telling you, it's going to be absolutely nuts when Seasons 2.0 come out. I'm looking so forward to it. I can't even say it. Even the 1886 is getting a buff this season, and I'm not 100% sure. I think this one might also be an automatic weapon, but I do know this and the Diamondback are going to be one-shots. I'm telling you, these are going to be one-shot rifles. Horrible for a PvP if you don't know how to play. I hope you all get your speed up with that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, these weapons are going to smack. And of course, utilizing the brand set bonuses is going to be key to your builds from here on out in PvP. Now, I heard that they were supposed to be doing some more stuff on PvP and helping out the PvP players and things like that. I would like to see them make another PvP mode and actually put some cool stuff in this PvP mode, you know? Like, put stuff like different types of modifiers that you can equip, become stronger in PvP by playing PvP. The more wins you win, the stronger you get, or something like that. And if you get to a certain point, you cap. But at that cap, you're the strong. You're up there with a lot of very few elite players that can get to that cap after getting so many wins. You know, there's several different things you can do for PvP to bump the experience up to another level. Well, I ain't gonna hold you all too long. You've seen the gameplay, you see what I'm wearing, but make sure that you farm for this backpack. Farm for the Ninja Bike backpack. It's gonna be essential for some of your builds. I know some people like the backpack talents because the backpack talents have very powerful attributes. I get that. Trust me, I'm with you on that 100 wholeheartedly %. But just hear me out. Just hear me out. This backpack slots in with a lot of brand sets and gear sets. This can push your builds to a whole different level. People utilize this for Umbra. People utilize this for Heartbreaker and so forth and so on. So I want you to take that into account, okay? This is your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped. I have came out with another build video, even though I said I wasn't gonna put out one for a while, but here I am yet again, because after us totally slamming the devs on what they were doing, huzzah, they listened. Like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped. I will see you in the next one. Stay frosty out there, agents.